everyone, this is Joelle from Nevertheless She Budgeted, and today I'm going to be doing my monthly budget. So I am using the EveryDollar app from Dave Ramsey's website, and I'm just going to go ahead and sign in, and then we will get started. All right, so now that I'm logged in, I'm just going to go up to the top here, and this is my last month's budget. So I'm just going to go up to the top, and I'm going to hit this drop down, and I'm going to click for November, and as you can see, there's these dotted lines here, and that just means that this is not budgeted yet. So I didn't start budgeting until July, and I didn't really budget in July. I didn't officially start following the cash envelope system until August. So this is only my third month doing this, going into my fourth. But I did do a July budget just to sort of get my feet wet with that. But anyways, we're going to go over here to November. I'm going to click November, and then it brings me to this page to start planning. So when I do this, it's basically going to copy October's budget, and I'm going to start making some changes. So first of all, I'm going to add to my paycheck, my income category. I'm going to add my rollover. And even though I'm only rolling over $15, I'm actually going to make it show as $45, and you'll see why later on in the video. And then first up here, my paycheck number 1 is going to be $1971.84. Paycheck number 2, $1971.86. And so that gives me $3988.80 for the total income for the month. So for my emergency fund, I'm going to be putting in $100 for the month, and then for my savings, I'm going to be putting in just $25. I'm going to put this at 0 for now. Cushion is just, I had from last month some extra income come in, so I just threw it in a cushion section. And then I'm going to go down here to my sinking funds categories. For gifts and holidays, I'm going to be putting in $14 for the month. Christmas is getting $121. Car tags and maintenance doesn't have anything scheduled for it, but if I have any leftover money from my cash envelopes, that's going to go into my car tags fund, just because that will be coming due in December, and I want to make sure that I have enough in it. And as you can see, I have, should have 47. I don't know why that's showing 50. Oh, I see now, because I had a 3 in there. So it should, 47 is remaining. So pets is not getting anything. And actually, I'm going to move this down to below birthdays, because that's how I have it listed on my sheet. And then subscriptions, Disney Plus is getting $56. And I'm not putting anything for Amazon Prime. That's not due until the end of January. So I still have some time to put money into that. So Disney Plus will have $80 in it, and that should be fully funded. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. The next category that I'll be putting money into is my house sinking fund. And this is just for like decor or lawn care, or this year, what am I saving up for? A snowblower. And so right now that only has about $36 in it, which isn't enough for a snowblower, but hopefully I'll be able to focus some money on that now that my Disney Plus membership is done, and hopefully once my car tags, once I feel like my car tags are at a fully funded, better place. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm not going to be putting anything in any of these other sinking funds categories. My mortgage for November, I'm going to be just paying a normal mortgage. Electricity, the bill just came out. It's going to be $67.32. My utility bill has been anywhere between $66 and this, right around $45, $25 when I got like a little overpayment refund. So I'm going to put this at 70 just as my high end. My natural gas, this should be the right amount for next month, but I'm going to just budget 60 to be safe. These two here don't necessarily, their bills don't drop until later in the month, so I don't know exactly how much they're worth until that happens. My internet is a fixed bill, so that's going to be $50.72, and my phone, same thing. I pay that to my parents. I'm on their plan. For groceries and eating out, I'm going to do 40 and then add an extra 10 here because we're going to be doing a Friendsgiving on the 15th of November, and I want to make sure that I have a little bit of extra cushion for getting dinner ready and together. For groceries, the second half of the month, I'm going to leave it at that 150. Actually, I can probably lower that, but I'm going to leave it at 150 for now and hope that I have some leftovers from my Friendsgiving, and then maybe we can get some leftovers from our Thanksgiving dinner too. And then I won't have to buy anything. For travel, I'm going to do 35 for the first half of the month and the second half of the month, so that adds up to $70. And then my car insurance is typically always the same unless the bank decides to tell us that they are giving us a discount because of COVID. But for now, I'm going to leave it at the same. It's better safe than sorry, and just pay the same amount as normal. Fun money is getting 30 for the first half of the month. So that's going to be a $15 rollover because I haven't spent any money out of my envelope so far, and I don't plan on spending any money from it later on. And then this is where that rollover comes in from the top up here. So that's $45. So that's 15 of these $45. And then I'm going to do 45 here and just try not to spend my personal money. And if I do spend anything from my fun money account or envelope, then I will just remove it from, my quote unquote income rollover here. And it'll be less rolling over into this fun money section. So I'm going to do unbudgeted at 0. For massage, it's the same. For gym, it's always the same. It's $21.50. The reason that it was higher last month was because I got my yearly membership renewal fee, so that was higher. For Netflix, it's the same, and all of these are all the same as well. And then moving down, so I had paid $463.50 towards my Citibank card, and if you click on it, it shows a zero budget from last month. So this is now 0. I don't have to pay on this card anymore. That is completely paid off. Parents, I sold my parents my gun, so they took that from what I owe them. So I'm really only going to owe them $165. And I'm going to go back to October really quick. And I'm going to add down here a transaction for $335. And basically that was because I sold the gun to them, or I sold 2 guns to them for $300 a piece. And then it was a $35 shipping fee, which they said that they would cover. So I'm just going to add it to this because it came out today, or it should come out actually tomorrow, but I'm just going to call it today. And then that should leave with $165 left going into November. And once that processes, it'll be $0 balance. And then for the Apple credit card, I'm going to be paying this one off. So right now the balance is $224.82. So I'm going to be doing $224.82. And then my Amazon card is getting the remaining up here. So this is the same, and I'm doing a car payment next month. So I don't know where my math is going wrong. So let me go back and check this out one more time. Okay, so I changed this to 0, and that brings me back to exactly what I had budgeted for my Amazon card. And I like this app because of this exactly. So once I'm done putting all of my like necessary bills and everything in, I'm able to see how much I have left that I can put towards debt. So because my Apple card only had the 224.82 left, I was able to just put all of that towards that. So like if I made these 0, then I would have a bigger number, and then I can just pay from the bottom up my minimums or my balances as much as possible until I ran out of money up here. So I paid this. This is going to be paid in full. This will be paid in full. And so now my Amazon card is my next snowball. And that lets me put $748.20 towards my Amazon card. So that is an EveryDollar budget. And going back over here to this right hand side, it shows me exactly like how much I have income wise and where everything is going, how much money total is going to each place, and then what percentages. So for a lot of people, a household, you want to stay below 30%. For me, I'm right around that number, and that is for my essentials, my 4 walls, as Dave Ramsey would call it. And then my transportation as well, so that's for my fuel and travel. And then it also shows like how much you spent and how much you have remaining per category as well. So I hope that this was a good, I guess, tutorial for the EveryDollar app. I use the free version of this. You can pay and have some upgraded features in terms of like they will integrate your checking accounts so that if any transactions come out from your card, that it will show up here, and then all you'd have to do is assign it somewhere, and it just makes it easier in terms of that. But I don't have an issue going into the app on my phone and just inputting the transactions as they come through. So that's not a big deal. Plus, when I use my cash envelopes, it's not going to show up anyways from my account into the app because it's cash. So I'll just go ahead and write it on my note card, and then when I get home or if I get a free minute, I'll just hop on my phone and add in the transactions. So that's it for this video. This is the end of my monthly budget. I'm really excited to start November because it's feeling like I'm having a lot bigger payments going towards debt now that I've got a couple of my cards paid off, and I'm really excited about that. So everybody have a great rest of your week, and I will be doing my cash stuffing here, and actually my paycheck number 1 budget should be coming out in a few days as well. But I should be doing my cash stuffing this weekend, hopefully. So you guys stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment them below. And yeah, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell for any updates and new video postings. And that's all that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Bye.